Let me ask you something. You wake up tired. You plan to study. You plan to work. But somehow, you don't. And then you tell yourself, I'm lazy. But what if I told you, you're not lazy at all? What if something else is actually stealing your energy? Quietly? Stay with me, because this might change how you see yourself forever. Intro. You're not broken if you're a student, trying to balance classes, pressure, expectations, and distractions, and you feel stuck, unmotivated, mentally tired. I need you to hear this clearly. Nothing is wrong with you. Most people feel lazy not because they lack discipline, but because they're fighting invisible problems they don't understand. Let's break this down, simply, honestly, and in a way you can fix, starting today. Section 1. Morning. You start the day already drained. Think about your mornings. You wake up, check your phone, scroll a little, scroll more, before your feet touch the floor. Your brain has already consumed more stimulation than it can handle. Here's the science. Your brain runs on dopamine. Dopamine is motivation fuel. When you flood it with notifications, reels, messages, videos, your brain burns motivation before the day even starts. So later, when it's time to study, there's nothing left. That's not laziness. That's dopamine exhaustion. Quick fix you can try tomorrow. Delay your phone for just 20 minutes after waking up. No scrolling. Just stretch, drink water, or sit quietly. You'll feel resistance. That's how you know it's working. Transition. Now the day moves on, and things don't get easier. Section 2. Afternoon. Too much to do, so you do nothing. You sit down to work, and suddenly your brain says, this is too much. Assignments, deadlines, pressure to do it perfectly. So instead of starting, you avoid. This is called decision fatigue. When your brain sees a task as big and unclear, it chooses the easiest escape, not because you're weak, but because your brain wants safety. Real-life example. You don't skip studying because you hate success. You skip because your brain doesn't know where to begin. Quick fix. Never ask, can I finish this? Ask, what's the smallest step? Not study chemistry, just open the book. Momentum comes after action, not before. Transition. But even when you try, something still feels heavy. That's because we haven't talked about the real enemy yet. Section 3. Burnout. You're tired, not lazy. Here's a truth no one tells students. You can be exhausted without doing physical work. Mental stress counts, constant pressure, comparisons, fear of falling behind. Your nervous system stays in fight or flight mode, so your body slows you down on purpose. Lack of energy is your system saying, please, slow down. That's not laziness. That's burnout. Quick reset you can do today. Take one intentional break without guilt. A walk. Deep breathing. No phone. Rest is not a reward. It's maintenance. Emotional line. You don't hate working. You hate working while exhausted and overwhelmed. And that makes perfect sense. Transition. Now let's fix the mindset that keeps this cycle repeating. Section 4. Evening. The self-talk that kills motivation. At night, you replay the day. I wasted time. I'm lazy. I'll never change. That voice feels honest, but it's destructive. When you label yourself as lazy, your brain starts acting like it. Identity shapes behavior. If you believe you're lazy, you'll protect that belief. Mindset shift. Instead of, I'm lazy, say, I'm learning how my energy works. Small change, massive difference. Your brain listens to how you talk to yourself. Section 5. The real solution. Energy before discipline. Most advice says, be more disciplined, but discipline without energy doesn't work. The real order is this: energy, clarity, action, not motivation, not willpower. Energy. Sleep a little better. Reduce stimulation. Break tasks down. Then discipline becomes natural. Conclusion: you're closer than you think. Listen to me carefully. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are simply tired, overstimulated, and misunderstood. And now, you understand what's really happening. Start small. Protect your energy. Be patient with yourself. Growth doesn't come from self-hate. It comes from self-respect.